Greetings. I am Lao Tzu, the ancient Chinese philosopher and the founder of Taoism, all of the spiritual principles that are relevant to the world all of you live in. I represent a group of ascended masters who are helping Mother Earth, human beings and its inhabitants in this extremely important transition time to a new world, full of love and light. My human life was so different in comparison to your modern times. I did not waste precious moments on this planet, on selfish behaviors or being stuck in daily thoughts or problems. I was very interested in understanding on how the surrounding world works and on why humans live their lives being completely detached from reality. The times were not like you have now. Simplicity dominated in humans' daily life. Some of them were like me, who wanted to learn the spiritual principles, while others were interested only to obtain as much wealth as possible. Wealth is an illusion that was created to distract humanity from being curious about the unknown, instead making them run after materialistic fulfillment, which never seems to make the human being to be fully satisfied from their life. Just the opposite of it leaves emptiness on the inside. Soul is not interested on collecting things. Its desire is to explore and discover the meaning of existence. I was very curious and tried to find the secrets of the universe. This is on why I dedicated my life to creating philosophical principles that became the founder of Taoism, which emphasizes on simplicity, spontaneity, and advocates for the acceptance of oneself and finding the balance between the yin and yang, living in harmony with nature and following the natural order of things. This is on how I lived my life in ancient China. Human beings can find the natural flow and harmony in their lives if they focus on a spiritual path, which leads to enlightenment and ascension. I lived in accordance to Tao through daily silent meditations, reading poetry, studying, and founding new principles of philosophy. I desired to enrich my soul. The rest of the human population put all of their focus on dealing with their daily life problems, which only exist if you allow for them to be in your life. It doesn't matter if you lived 1,000,000 years ago or if you were born today. The only thing that matters is on how you conduct yourself in life. If you are following the natural flow of the cosmos and living the truth, or live a false existence full of lies that came from darkness. My life's accomplishments were the creation of meditation techniques on how to connect with Tao, focusing on inner peace, longevity, and the basic health practices. In the ancient times in China, no one was suppressed by ethnicity like now. The biggest desire of ancient rulers was to get more of land to make them feel powerful. Mostly it was done peacefully, as it was everywhere in those times free and unoccupied land, not owned by humans. Instead of struggling against life's contradictions, the Taoism teaches acceptance, allowing one to flow with life, following the natural order of things in the universe, instead of trying to control everything. It's the only way to achieve a peaceful and fulfilling life. I did a lot of inner spiritual work, which helped to avoid big military conflicts. As the presence of the universal consciousness of light overcame negative thoughts, raised awareness, and changed the outcome of events. One spiritual master or one advanced soul can raise the vibrations and destroy darkness in the whole region. Right now, the existence of so many wars on Mother Earth, it's an indication that not much spiritual work is being done by the 10 billions of humans. Most of them are focused on their selfish desires and interests coming from the ego and human mind. My life was based on the foundation of the universal laws of not to cause harm to others, be kind, loving, and helping others in need. Mankind lost their basics of morality, on how to be human and live in peace and harmony. The process of evolvement never stops in nature, animal kingdom, and the same goes in the universes, galaxies, star systems, planets, and etc. The ones who refuse to follow the universal flow will only create more obstacles and problems in their way and can get stuck for eternity in the same cycle of existence until they get awakened and let their soul to be in control instead of the ego. Despite certain circumstances in your reality, you still can have a harmonious life if you seek enlightenment, which can raise you above the 3D. In the history of Gaia, there were times when human beings were striving for perfection and harmony, by connecting to an invisible and powerful force of the infinite intelligence and light of the universal consciousness. The negative outworlders came to this planet and corrupted the humans and replaced the spiritual foundation of light with darkness. When the desire to change the world is in the picture, then nothing is impossible, as the universal consciousness is very powerful and unstoppable force of light that can easily remove the evil and bring peace and serenity into everyone's life. But it needs for humanity to be its mirror reflection of light. Don't look for answers outside yourself. Find them within your soul. The cosmos is lenient and generous to the ones who don't procrastinate and move forward by doing the spiritual work. This is one-time opportunity for humankind to ascend by raising their collective consciousness towards the light and love. You had an unusual event happen in your world, in Singapore, where light moved like a being on the top of a cloud. This was from high vibrations of light. I, Ascended Master, sending my love and light to everyone who desires to move to the golden age of a new 5D Earth. Thank you, Ambassador of Galactic Light Forces. Chasing only after wealth and materialistic things, it's not going to get you anywhere except into another low-dimensional planet, and as you can't buy your way to a higher dimension of light, only the advancement of your soul can take you there. Lao Tzu, channeled by Erena Velazquez, Ambassador of Galactic Light Forces.